the live stream. I believe we are live. Might help if I pull the microphone in front of me. We are live for the next couple hours here. It's going to be a fun time. I chose to stay here and live stream. I'm just going to get a couple things sorted here. In terms of the stream itself, we're going to have a special guest after the live stream, somebody who's at the Warner Brothers presentation to hop in and talk and share some thoughts. The thumbnail's too big, huh? Got to change the thumbnail real quick, and then I'll say hi to everybody. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. Give me one moment. Can't see the comments yet because I'm looking at another screen. I'll be with y'all in a second. All right. Whoa. All right. I am about to be with all of you here in a second. Save. Let's save one more thing. How many we got here so far? What's up, everybody? Let's see what the chat's talking about. We got 18 comments, 100 people watching live. Agent of Fandom, what up? Oh, did Nova walk in the background? I heard her footsteps. I was, hi, Challenger Girl. What's up, Blaine Stevens? Hope James Gunn doesn't pull up. Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, Playboy card. So here's what I expect. The Warner Brothers presentation starts in about 15 minutes. So what I'm expecting is that 5-minute teaser that we're hearing about for what's it called? For Minecraft. I think that is going to be that's going to be what they show today. I think maybe we get some Supergirl. Maybe they get a first look at Lobo in there. I think most of what they have in there is not released online. But I have friends in the room who can get us updated. We have Twitter going. This is what we did last night for Spider-Man. So we will. Oh, here we go. Here's a look inside. Mute it so we don't get a strike. So this is what it's looking like at CinemaCon right now. RMB with a tweet here, a video from inside. This is Warner Brothers tends to go pretty big as well. Like they're the only ones who are going to bring this additional screen setup here, the big picture, all that. So we're just going to be right here checking in. They might take people's phones. They might allow some footage to be screened. So I'm trying something new. This is the first time I haven't been at the entire week of CinemaCon since 2014, before I worked in media when I was still in college. So the reason is I'm just trying something new. I could have gone this morning. I elected not to because last night's stream was so much fun that I just was like, and honestly, it didn't make a ton of money, but it made a little bit of money. And if I go to CinemaCon, well, not only am I out of pocket for travel, food, and all that, and 18 hours, then, like, I mean, the travel was really the big thing, to be honest with you. But it's the fact that I could just stay here and cover it, you know, by just watching people's Twitter and all that, which is usually I'm the one on Twitter out there promoting the show, promoting CinemaCon and whatnot. So we've got hashtag CinemaCon here on the left. We've got Warner Brothers in the middle, Superman on the right. Who knows what's first? What did Coy say? Coy's got everybody excited. Superman was on the screen in there at CinemaCon. There we go. How's that look? That's pretty cool. Nice picture, Coy. That's cool. My OVW match. Should we watch my OVW match while we wait for the Warner Brothers presentation to kick off? Should we watch it? It just released. I actually want to see what happened to my knee. Because I kind of banged up my knee, which is a big reason why I'm not going to OVW on Thursday. That and obviously Disney and Marvel having their presentation. I did stay home, Alex. I decided to stay home because last night's stream was so much fun. I mean, it's like going to CinemaCon today would have cost me a few $100. Last night, I'll be honest with you, the stream made about $120. Okay. It's not life-changing amount of money, but I would have been at a loss if I went. I can't imagine. It would have been more work and less fun, to be honest with you. I had a fun last night. Would have done the same. Yeah, I'm here. So I appreciate you guys. I'm here to have a good time. And if they drop a trailer, we'll all watch it together. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Wait, should we put? Let me put on. Wait. We got time. We got time. Watch this. Watch what I'm about to cut over to. Watch what I'm about to cut over to. Let's remove this comment. Watch this. No, that's not it. Look at this guy. Wait a second. Who's that? We're just killing time right now before we get to the Warner Brothers of it all. This is from the OVW channel. This was tonight's episode of Overdrive. And that's this dummy right here. This is why my knee hurts from this match. OVW is fantastic, by the way. This is just me killing time. Warner Brothers starts in 13 minutes. This match just released. I don't know if anybody watched it yet, but we're watching it right now. Big Zoe, look at this. This is a big boy. This is a big boy they threw me in the ring with, huh? I'm happy to be there, though. Do I look scared? I ain't scared. Uh-oh. Hey! Yeah. Yeah. Look at that guy. My butt looks good in them tights, huh? Warner Brothers goes live in 12 minutes, so I'm just stalling for time here. Making everybody watch my own match. Let's just cut ahead. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, this sucked. Oh, that was me. You like that, Inzi? Watch this, Inzi. It's called an Inziguri, everybody. I am a wrestler, Caleb. Oh, I tried to give him that elbow. This boy's big. He don't go down, though. God. I put those feet on him. He doesn't even fall down. Oh! Oh, one knee. If at first you don't succeed. No, I don't think that was it. I don't know. I left this match feeling completely fine. It was the drive home when my knee started to hurt. That was a mistake. I tried to body slam a big boy, and then that's what happens. That's what happens. Wait, what did I do here? I don't even remember. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. Oh! Hey! All right. Enough of that. You want to watch more wrestling? Please go watch OVW Overdrive. OVW is an incredible promotion run by WWE legend Al Snow. There's a documentary about OVW on Netflix. It's called Wrestlers. And some of those folks are still there. It's been pretty cool to meet a lot of them, learn from a lot of them. And we're just going to get the Warner Brothers stuff up now. Let's see. X Pro. There we go. Thanks for the $2 Cantina Talk. Appreciate you. I stayed home. He stayed. That's right. We're here. We're in here. This is what it looks like at CinemaCon right now. They got the Matrix down here on the bottom. Is that Dune on the left? The Lego movie. What's this? I should know this one. Okay. So basically what's happening now is everybody's filing into the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, right? And Superman is outside. This is what it looks like. This is a tweet from Jeffrey Harris. This is outside of the Coliseum. So they do up the whole Coliseum to look like the presentation. And as you can see, Superman is the presentation of the day. Not the only thing. There will be a lot of stuff DC's doing, I'm sure. I also found a way. It's going to be very experimental. I'm going to try it, but Thursday, my ring name is Brandon Davis. I honestly just used my name because I have 800,000 followers across platforms, and I figured most of the people who know me from media, if I started going by a different name, would be like, "Who the hell is this guy?" So I just kept the name, my real name. Thought about going by BD Comito though. My mom's maiden name. DC Film News. CinemaCon starts in 10 minutes. Okay, Hollywood Handle's in there. What do you got? They got Space Jam on the screen. Okay, these screens on the bottom are alternating. You got Godzilla. Got a whole bunch of stuff alternating down there. There's a classic Superman image on the bottom left. So I'm going to keep everybody updated with as many photos, updates, everything as I can in real time. And I'm going to react to it with you. We're just going to get through the news. There will be any predictions? Predictions, I think we'll get, I think they will see Superman footage in the room. I think that 5-minute teaser that we found out today is going to be attached to Minecraft will play there. There might be something a bit extra on it, but I think they'll see it ahead of us, and then we'll have to buy tickets to go see Minecraft, for better or worse. If we want to see it, I think probably a first look at Supergirl. I think they'll probably do a sizzle reel at the beginning that will include new footage. Immediately, we're going to see tweets about maybe Mortal Kombat. What do we got? I don't even know what's on Warner Brothers slate. I'm in. Paul, thank you for the $4.99, my friend. Another live stream with BD, LFG. Your name should be Brandon Hero. There's actually somebody in OVW named Cal Hero, but he has 2 R's in it. Just wait till the day I need to cut a promo on him. Just wait till the day. Sinners. Oh, we'll get Sinners for sure. Sinners, that's good. Sinners is going to make a dent, I think, in the box office. What do we got here? Just checking in. Anybody else posting photos from inside CinemaCon? DC Film News is excited. I'm excited. The Illuminati has a... Oh, that's a strike. The problem with Warner Brothers, and I think they know this, and I hope they're trying to fix it, is that if they release a trailer for Superman, and we all want to watch it live on the stream, which I will, I 100% will immediately pull it up. We'll watch it in real time. Problem is, it will immediately strike my YouTube account and demonetize the whole stream, except for Super Chats. But that's only happens with Warner Brothers. I did hear about the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel. I believe it's being written by Quentin Tarantino and directed by David Fincher. So that's pretty cool. Will they drop a Superman trailer? I personally think they're going to say, if you want to see the 5-minute preview that they just showed CinemaCon, you have to go buy a ticket to Minecraft. And then we'll get a trailer online on Superman Day, April 18th. That's what I think. Warner Brothers does, like at Comic-Con, they are the studio that releases trailers simultaneously in the room and online. Kevin Phoenix, I love Kevin, good guy. This is everybody trying to file in right now. So this is what's happening at CinemaCon. Everybody, this is right there in the Coliseum. Right behind you, this picture is a whole bunch of slot machines in all kinds of crazy stuff. It's Vegas. It's Caesar's Palace. And then right on the other side of those doors is escalators and all kinds of stuff. There's English Paulie Wally. That's Juju's publicist and Rob Liefeld and Chris Daughtry. And there he is. I think that's him. I love Paul. So that's what okay. All right. We got it. Who's this? Cinema Burst. Yeah, this is everybody trying to file in. This looks like before they open the doors, though. Cinema Burst, great coverage. Thank you, guys. Yeah. 11, so excited you're streaming, bro. Glad you're here. I'm here too. Thank you for the $1.99. It just makes sense. I'd be down a few $100 if I went. I'd be down 18 hours and I'd be on 3 hours of sleep because I was so excited about last night's stream that I didn't go to sleep till 2 a.m. And that had me thinking and contemplating. And I was really bummed to miss Lionsgate. I love the Lionsgate team. I genuinely love the people who work at Lionsgate. I have a great time every time I work with them. And they always have a really cool, they're the only studio that invites me to their luncheon party event thing after their presentation at CinemaCon. And sure enough, they had it. and I didn't go, which really bummed me out because one of my friends texted me and asked if I was there, and I wasn't, which sucks. Mostly because I love the team there, and I would have loved to see their footage. Lionsgate always puts on a really good CinemaCon show, and today they did. We're getting John Wick Chapter 5, animated John Wick prequel movie from Shannon Tyndall, who directed Ultraman Rising, which is a very good Netflix movie. John Wick, Donnie Yen's Kane is getting a spin-off movie. They showed Hurry Up Tomorrow, which people were raving about. They showed and announced a few things during Lionsgate, and that was very exciting. But obviously, John Wick, the ballerina footage was getting a great response. They showed an action sequence from Ballerina. I saw Coy Jandreau from Real Rejects in the DC podcast talking about it. What do we got here? Super House of L is dropping footage. You see Dunkirk up there. I think that's Dunkirk, right? Yeah. There's Elvis. Right? Batman. So interesting. We didn't see this out of Sony. We didn't see people posting photos and videos out of the Sony presentation. We're getting them here, right here on social media. So that's interesting. What is with the Supergirl AI spam in the Superman tag? Or in the Superman search. By the way, if anything inappropriate pops up here, I'm doing my best to keep monitoring the feed here. But it's Twitter in 2025, and you just never know. So apologies in advance if anything shows up there. I'll try to get it off the screen as quickly as possible, but we will see. There could be Dune Part 3 news during this. Christian Unpronounceable. Phase Hero is streaming tomorrow for Daredevil Born Again Episode 7 discussion and review. I missed Last of Pods as well. I was told I can't get the Last of Us episodes early from the team at Max, so I won't be making Last of Us coverage because by the time I make it, everyone who does have the episodes early will already have made it. So it's just too much work for what will be a minimized return if I'm not first to the party. If you're not first in this space, you're last, and I can't. It's too much. I personally don't have the bandwidth mentally or physically to watch The Last of Us and then race to the internet. Hey, Cantina Talk, enjoy Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil Director Debrief with David Boyd, Episode 7. That's already recorded. It's scheduled. It'll be on the channel after Daredevil Born Again. So enjoy. Tonight's episode's really good. It is. The event is private. I'm just doing coverage and following people's posts from inside of CinemaCon. I am going Thursday. Chris Gore is there. Here's some photos getting in. That's the ticket. They give you these tickets in the morning when you get to CinemaCon. They give you a ticket to your presentations that you are permitted to go to. Notice the filming for your attendance. Okay, so maybe they are filming stuff. I don't know who that is. Okay, well, there's Chris Gore at CinemaCon. Superman is all over the place with the main theme right now. Panel starts soon. So they're playing the Superman theme at the Coliseum right now. Here we go. We got more photos from Big Gold Belt Media. Final Destination, Bloodlines, Minecraft, Sinners, F1. Oh, F1. That looks good. So that's going to be in there. Superman gets the full treatment there. This guy looks like Tom Rothman. It's not. What looks like? Wait, not Tom Rothman. Who is that? I know this guy. Mitch, is that? Why do I know this? Is that Mitch Newhouser? I think the guy. Sorry, this guy right here. I think that's Mitch. I don't know. Big picture's about to begin. Didn't mean to click on Stack's tweet. All right, we're moving, and we're shaking. Hey, 575 people watching live. Was I talking? I don't know what I did. I think I accidentally hit back. It didn't end the stream though. All right, let me pull up the updates again. All right. 650 people watching live. Whoa, not a single new subscriber since I said that. 58,894, 650 people watching live. Oh, wait, was there no sound? Is there sound? Was there no sound that whole time? Was I talking to myself that whole time and nobody could hear me? No way. I'm so confused. Dude, the Supergirl AI stuff is getting out of hand in the Superman tag. Why is this happening? All right, let's get back to the CinemaCon. Starting now, it looks like. All right. It looks like Warner Brothers is starting now, according to Andrew J. Salazar. Oh, he's seated. Andrew from Geeks of Color and Discussing Film. Starting now says Jenks movies and stuff. All right, here we go. Thank you to everybody in advance who super chats during this. Thank you to everybody who spends time hanging out with me today on this stream. I genuinely, this is the only reason I didn't go. This is the only reason I didn't go to CinemaCon, is because I thought the stream would be fun, and I thought it's a great opportunity to grow the channel. And I'm going Thursday, and I'm going to try to be live from the Coliseum on a feed like this and step out each time to share the updates in real time during the Marvel DC. I tested it this morning with somebody at the event. I had them connect to a stream that wasn't public. That's funny. That's funny. I don't. This person doesn't even follow me, so whoever did it on their burner account, well played. Hannah, thank you so much for the $2. Do you think we get a full DC timeline? Maybe we have a pretty filled up DC timeline. So I don't really, like, we know when Clayface is coming, we know when Supergirl's coming, we know when Superman's coming. I think Sergeant Rock probably gets a release date. Brainiac was just confirmed. What is this? No, I don't think that's true. I think you're making stuff up. I think you're making stuff up in the comment section. Here's what it looks like in there right now. Ashley Saunders, good people. Who tweeted the AI thing? Who was it? Show yourself. Somebody of the 760 people watching live right now did that. That was funny. That was well played. That was well played. There's definitely superhero movies I haven't seen. I haven't seen Joker 2. I started it on a plane the other day. Made it about 50 minutes. Didn't finish it. All right, so we got fake announcements in the comment section. It's April Fool's Day, everybody. Enjoy your fake comments. Have your fun, whatever. Discussing Films doing a great job of covering CinemaCon on Twitter. This is what it looks like in there right now. This is from Alan MG. A Star is Born. So obviously you can see the seats are getting pretty full. They're getting ready to start. Oh, good movie. Thank you for posting. Here we go. What do we got? Did they just tweet the same thing? Warner Brothers never forgets their cinematic legacy at CinemaCon 2025. Warner Brothers never forget. Okay. Will there be Daredevil coverage in this stream? No. There will be no Daredevil spoilers in this stream because I assume most people watching the Warner Brothers updates are not going to be watching Daredevil in real time. I will have a Daredevil director debrief with David Boyd that goes live, published on the channel right about the time the episode ends. And tomorrow, Phase Hero will do a Daredevil discussion and review episode tomorrow afternoon, because there's just no point in competing with CinemaCon when I can here for a stream, have a good time, and then do that. Hey, we jumped up to 58,916 subscribers, 800 people watching live. If you guys could hit thumbs up, if you guys could subscribe, all that stuff, I would appreciate it. If you spam the chat, I probably will just block you out of it. So I'm going to start with Cactus. I'm going to give you one warning, but after that, you're out of here. That's, you know, we're trying to have a good time. This is what it looks like at CinemaCon right now. Hope the knee is feeling better, brother. Also, has the Jor-El leaked casting been confirmed? No, and I asked, and I couldn't get any information on it either. So I will just, you know, maybe that comes up today. But we'll see. Dude, what is with dude? There's so much Supergirl AI crap when you search Superman on Twitter. What is all of this? It's weird. Hey, thank you, 11 new subscribers since I said that. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. CinemaCon says Warner Brothers is kicking off now. We start the Warner Brothers presentation with another behind the scenes, the Faces of exhibition with Toronto, Canada's Gerbani Marwa. Okay, here we go. Buckle up, everybody. It has begun. It has begun. Can we get an update in the Warner Brothers tab here? It's been 4 minutes. I don't believe it's been 4 minutes since somebody tweeted Warner Brothers. Maybe Batman. Yeah, that's true. Brandon Speedy confirmed be playing Mr. McHispital. Yeah, but I don't know who that is. Mr. Mix. Yeah, no, it's true. You got me. You made it on the stream. So with all the AI Supergirl. Why is this like? Why is this not updating? I'm going to refresh. Dude, the Supergirl AI art is out of hand. Oh, there they are. James Gunn, David Cornswell, Rachel Brosnahan, and Nicholas Hoult in a photo at CinemaCon shared by Quid Vaquo. There you go. Warner Brothers tends to have a really good press line at CinemaCon. They don't do it every year, but when they do it, they usually have a lot of star power on there. This photo is going everywhere now. I'm going to go ahead and tweet it from Phase Hero. Watch the Phase Hero tweet show up in the feed. Superman, Warner Brothers, never mind the tweet, just want a cameo. What up, Nightwing, Mr. Dick Grayson? You made it. Ahora, here we go. That photo's everywhere now, that photo of all of them at CinemaCon. All right, looks like the photos might be stopping as they start the presentation in there. The Supergirl AI art is not stopping. There is a lot of it. It just keeps coming. This one, this window stinks. The Warner Brothers. What else could we? What else could we pull up? What would be a good? I mean, I don't know. We got CinemaCon. We got Superman. Let's check the comments. How we looking here? Did I miss a $9.99? Wait a second. Who would be a DC character yet to be announced in the new DCU that you're hoping to see most? Yet to be announced? God. Chat, have fun answering that as well. I mean, Green Arrow. We haven't really seen him in the movies at all. Teen Titans would be fun, but that's already announced. Thank you for the $9.99, by the way. Mr. Aviles 95, thank you for the $1.99. BDS Nightwing confirmed. Yeah, that'll be something. Bills would certainly be paid, wouldn't they? That's too much pressure. Acting in one of these movies. Is there any chance that we have another trailer for Superman today? There's a chance. I'm gonna say unlikely. I think they're gonna. Why are people tweeting my picture? Hey, you follow me now. Hey, thanks. I think they're gonna show the 5-minute teaser that's gonna go before the Minecraft movie this weekend, and then a trailer will probably release online on Superman Day. All right, what's this? What's this? Warner Bros. Panel. Look inside. This picture's already been circulating. 1,000 people on the stream right now. What's up, everybody? Robert Pattinson has been spotted. I don't know if I'm buying that one. Another 5-hour live stream with Big Boss. What up, Luis? How you doing? Thank you for the $4.99. Really appreciate that. I don't think this was going to be 5 hours. Hannah, I don't. I block people sometimes, but I feel like people just get excited when you block them because it's like the equivalent of getting noticed. And these sad bum weirdos on social media who say weird stuff that results in a block in the first place, or just false stuff that results in a block in the first place, probably get really excited when they know that you saw it, because the next time they click your profile, it says it blocked. Jack Sparrow, how you doing, BD? Thank you for the 2. I'm better now. Thank you so much. I'm very excited for this panel. This is the first time in 10 years I'm not seated for the Warner Brothers panel. I actually, 2022, went back, like just took a flight at the last minute straight to CinemaCon, got off the plane and literally sprinted through the doors, got there just in time to see the Matrix footage. And that was the goal. So I feel a little bit of FOMO, but I'm trying something new this year. I'm going on Thursday. The biggest thing for me is I missed the Lionsgate presentation this morning, which was a bummer. And my friends who work at Lionsgate, I didn't get to see them. But yeah. Kirsten calling attention. I know many of my people in my funeral discuss the CinemaCon, but the live feed of Cory Booker's marathon speech is history in the making. Yeah, my mom brought that up to me earlier. So this is all we got so far, is this cast photo. And it is everywhere. Everyone's sharing it. I wish I was going to see that 5 minutes of footage. I talked to Straw Hat Goofy, and I asked him to pop on the stream after the presentation, like as soon as he walks out and has cell service. And he said yes. So assuming his cell service and schedule permits, we will have insights from somebody who's seen the footage right there in the room. I'm your CinemaCon. Let's go, baby. Who said that? Yes, that's too kind. Thank you so much. The DC panel is sometime any minute now. Warner Brothers is supposed to start. It was supposed to kick off about 15 minutes ago. CinemaCon, sometimes the panels run late. So Warner Brothers has a lot more than just DC to talk about. So if they do it first, if they do it last, if they do it somewhere in the middle, we are along for the ride. I'll probably keep this stream up. I saw another one I wanted to ask. Oh yeah, Conjuring. They got. I mean, there's horror movies. Is the Supergirl spam all coming from one person? I'll try to keep an eye on that, and if that's the case, I'll get rid of that account. King Pata, good dude. So people are still filing in if this tweet is to be believed as right now. People are still getting in there. Here we go. Rachel with the tweet. CinemaCon 2025. There it is. They are beginning the big picture presentation. Here we go. What are they going to start with? What do you guys want to see? Sound off in the comments. CinemaCon just posted. Jeff Goldstein, president of Global Theatrical Distribution at Warner Brothers, is here to officially kick things off. The big picture starts now. There it is. That's what's happening in the room right now. This is such a weird way to do this. I'm not used to not being in the room. It was fully a choice, but I'm having FOMO. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but this is fun. There's probably as many people watching this stream right now as are in that room. There's 1,200 people on the stream between Facebook and YouTube. It's probably more than 1,200 people in that room, but this is nuts. What's good, BD? Thank you for the $9.99. Will, do you think we'll get some DCU news equivalent to the Spider-Man announcement? Also, I'd love to work with you if you ever have any art needs. Thank you. No, I don't think we'll get Spider-Man 4 equivalent. I think Sergeant Rock is probably getting confirmed, if anything. And we'll get some footage description. I think they'll probably have a sizzle reel that's going to show a lot of Warner Brothers projects. And I would bet Supergirl and Superman are among those. I'll probably see Lobo in there. But this is the room where it happens. All right. More fun. I think Rachel's photo is just making the rounds. God, I'm used to being the person who posts the photo. This is odd. Just so you know, what day is Disney panel? Thursday. That's Thursday night, about this time on Thursday, and I will be there. I'm going to try to have a live stream up and be on the live stream and check into it periodically from there. I want to have this same feed going, have one of my friends hosting it, and be checking in on the live stream. So a lot of times my feed is probably just me a black screen on Thursday because I can't actually point the camera. I'd get in trouble if I just streamed the presentation. But I really want to be there. I also want to see Paramount because Tom Cruise is going to show up with some crazy-ish. I saw somebody want to make a cameo. Let's get you a cameo. Need to see Brandon Davis BD at CinemaCon next year. Eric, I'll be there this year. This was fully like I could have been there today, but it wouldn't have made sense. It would have been a loss of money and a full day. And watch this. Watch my subscribers. Okay. You see that? 58,927. I'm going to refresh. And because I said that and called attention to it, it did jump. I'm going to refresh again in a second. It was 927. Remember that. Kiera and McNulty, I want to see a photo of Hal Jordan suiting up. We're not going to get lanterns, I don't think, because this is a theatrical thing. So I'm refreshing more time. Not 58,946. So those jumps, this is what 54, like another jump. I just need to focus on channel growth. I need to focus on the community. I need to focus on the things that are not costing money and things that might make money, because that's where I'm at in my career right now. So and I'll be honest about that. And I hope everybody goes and watches my match on OVW when this ends, because me and Big Zo threw down. Yes, Chris, it's true. It's true. I would pull it up, but we would probably miss something. Wait a second. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this. Wait a second. Oh, they didn't stream it on Twitter this week. Of course. The 1 week Overdrive wasn't streamed on Twitter. Son of a gun. Well, can't help you there. Lois and Clark. Look at Lois and Clark at CinemaCon. Photos are making the rounds. So any second now, they'll be on stage. You know what's funny is, okay, here we go. The movie podcast. Warner Brothers kicks off CinemaCon presentation with a sizzle reel of the 2025 slate. Includes footage from F1. Looks awesome. Superman, The Bride, Sinners, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, and lots more. Coming in hot. Let's see. Let's see if anybody's got anything specific about what was in there. This is where my ADHD becomes a superpower. Hashtag show. WB kicks off with the sizzle reel of movies like Superman, Sinners, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat 2, The Bride, and more. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Hashtag show. There's a new version of the tweet. I'm going to like both because I like the guys from hashtag show and they're helping me in my career. I'm going to tweet. I'm actually going to tweet that I'm live right now because why not? Share that we are reacting in real time. You know what I'm going to do? Get a screenshot that's going to be very clickable. Where's Rachel's tweet? Oh my God, there's so many. Watch this. Hey yo. And then cross that out. Boom. Take this. Boom. Post. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's see what's happening. More of that Cat in the Hat. Wait, what? Oh, this is. They April fooled us. Did they? Mortal Kombat 2. Dune 3 logo was shown. Okay. Shalice says it indeed did sizzle. Why is nobody saying what Superman was doing in the footage? Oh, Cat in the Hat footage was real. This is why I need to go Thursday. This is why I should have gone today. Maybe. Let me make sure I didn't miss a super chat. Rachel Bros. Come on, guys. Let's be see where you're coming from, but let's be respectful in the comments. Abdi and DeLuca are on stage. All right, Eric Davis from Fandango. Get over here. Opening reel for WB. Tease a bunch of new footage. There we go. Okay, I can't wait for what we see from Superman. I mean, they are hot. Whoever this is, the marvelous Mrs. Soup, whatever, Superman. You're not wrong about David and Rachel. Superman died in the footage. That's the twist, says Q. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Film Fanatic, thank you so much. That makes me feel better. I'm glad I'm here too. This is fun. I've never done anything like this. Hey, we're up to 58,968. What are the chances that during this stream, I mean, there's 1,495 people watching live right now. What are the chances that during this stream, I cross 60K? That would require 1,032 new subscribers. If you subscribe to the channel, you will get Daredevil interviews. You will get this stuff, live Phase Hero episodes. The Freaky Tales directors will be in an interview that I'm posting on Thursday. I'll be streaming again Thursday. 1,500 people watching live now. Let's see what's going on in the room right now. Whenever they had a sizzle reel, all the expected films. So based on that sizzle reel, nothing crazy shocking yet. Let's see what everybody's saying. What are they saying on stage? Ryan Coogler on screen. So Sinners is up first. Sinners is the first title. They're probably about to show some Sinners footage. Need that Dune Messiah logo. That would be, yeah, I wouldn't be mad about it. Hey, JK, thank you so much for subbing to the channel. Sizzle we're playing. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Movie up. Warner Brothers is discussing the upcoming Minecraft movie, which hits theaters this week, along with Ryan Coogler's Sinners. Okay, so they're starting out with the movies that are closest. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's part of being online, I guess. Hello, Brazil. BD from one Davis to another Davis. Glad you're covering the CinemaCon news. Frankie Davis, what's up? I'm a big fan of you. That's a really sharp profile photo. Really sharp. Nicely done, my friend. I don't know how you chose to stay home or go. I would have panicked with FOMO. My FOMO is hitting, but this is, to be honest, it's easier. It's probably more fun. It's cheaper, and it's going to grow the channel. If I went, I'd have to spend hundreds of dollars, and then I'd have to be there through all of this, and then I silence my notifications. By the way, Real James, I would have to be there through all of this, and then record a video and edit the video and upload it. Now I get to just be done with it when the stream's over. We get to watch it in real time. I get to react to the comment section. Big Stinker, you're welcome. This is just for you. I like this format, Kieran. This is fun, man. This is fun. Big up, BD, day one listener here. We appreciate you, bro. Danny Smith, did that field goal go in? Did you kick that thing through the uprights? I can tell you right now, Ryan Coogler talking about Sinners is his most personal movie yet. I went to a virtual press conference for Sinners, and I got to watch Juju Straw Hat Goofy, who will be joining this after the presentation to share everything about the footage he saw. Primarily, we're going to talk about Superman. But Coogler, one thing he did that's really cool is combined the aspect ratios of IMAX and Panavision. So the movie is going to kind of like the Daredevil effect that the directors did with that first episode of Daredevil, where the screen's going to be huge and have big moments, and then it's going to warp into a very tight aspect ratio and have you laser focused in. And I just think Coogler's a very good director. So I think that's really cool. It's also, when he says it's a very personal movie, I assume he's probably saying this on stage, but he said it's very rooted in his own family history and parts of history in America that doesn't get explored very often because he's got family from the area where I think it was Louisiana, might have been Mississippi, that he had like an uncle that he didn't know very well and would only talk when he started sipping whiskey and talk about jazz and things like that. So he got to explore that in the movie, and it sounds really cool. So yeah, okay. Hollywood Reporter says that Coogler said the film tells the story of America's greatest contribution to popular culture, blues music. Yeah, blues music. Sorry if jazz and blues. I am from Nashville. I know music worse than anyone in the city here. I promise you that. I know less about music than anyone else in Nashville, and that includes genres in a lot of cases. One battle after another is Regina Hall, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tiana Taylor are here. Okay, Tessa from Mama's Geeky with the update. They've switched over to one battle after another. It's on stage at CinemaCon. It's on stage at CinemaCon. Sinners looks good, man. That's right around the corner, too. Sinners is just a couple weeks away. $4.99, not Disney fumble with the whole Sinners idea. Like, if this was Blade, take my money, and that's from a real fan. I'm really disappointed. Blade, who knows if Blade's ever going to happen? Watch Freaky Tales. I'll just say that. Watch Freaky Tales when it comes out. And there's an interview about Freaky Tales coming to the channel. I saw Freaky Tales. You want Blade? I'll just say watch Freaky Tales. It's a freaky movie. It's very stylized, and it's not for everyone. I got one being showcased. All right. What, Kenzie? Let's make sure you're legit. You seem to be in there. Oh yeah, okay. Regina Hall says one battle after another is so funny, but so heartfelt. She loved working with PTA, but also the entire group of actors, especially Tiana and Leo. Screen Rant, Leonardo DiCaprio on working with Paul Thomas Anderson for one battle after another. I've been wanting to work with Paul for over 20 years now. I think with this film, he's tapped into something politically and culturally beneath our psyche. Okay. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Beneath our psyche. Droid, what up? Yo, this is freaking fun. You guys are having fun with it too. This is cool. Why do you think Gunn hasn't talked about any plans to build the Justice League? That group has been radio silent while we got Swamp Thing confirmed. I tried. So I guess a little over a month ago now, I got an email very last minute. Hey, DC Studios catch up Friday at noon. Burbank. What do I do? Get on a plane Friday morning, fly into Burbank, I think I might have even flown into LAX. My buddy Joe Deckelmeyer picked me up. We drove over to the DC lot. Crazy to me that I can walk onto the Warner Brothers lot and know where the DC HQ is. That is insane to me. I waited in line for Hall H like a fan in 2014. That's like my claim to let you guys know. I fucking love this stuff. But while in that room, it was basically for an hour. There's a whole video about this on my channel. Very long video, because I had to go straight from that back to the airport to go to New York for Daredevil. And while in New York for Daredevil, I filmed the video, which had to go up Monday. But so during that, I'm talking about this during one battle after another. You can keep following the updates, but we're mostly here for the DC stuff, I know. And then Tyler, we'll get you a quick rundown in just a second. While I was there, I said, are you building towards any sort of ensemble, any sort of event? And they just picked at the question and kind of made fun of me. I don't remember exactly what they said. I talk about it in the video because this was a while ago. But I remember James picking at it, and I doubled down and I said, is this happening? Picked at it again, and I was like, are you going to do Justice League? Or something like that. I don't remember exactly what I asked. But he clearly, my point is, didn't want to talk about it, but seems they did say they're building towards an overarching story where it's all going to come together in the DC universe. And I believe that. I think they're reluctant to announce a Justice League just yet. Let's get through Superman. Let's, make one good movie. Creature Commandos was very good. I don't think that had close to the viewership that Superman's going to have. The good news, it's available on streaming. It's going to have longevity of people discovering it. Superman and Peacemaker, I think, are going to be the big ones. Tyler, just got here. Quick rundown of what's happened so far. What's happened is photos of the cast of Superman and James Gunn have come out. They opened with, what was the first thing they opened with? What was the first? Oh, Sinners. Was the first movie. Ryan Coogler sent a message, talked about how personal the film is to him. I talked about having attended a Q&A with Ryan Coogler where he explained why it's so personal. And then now Leo is on stage with the rest of one battle after another. And we are just talking about DC and the Warner Brothers panel at CinemaCon. You're all up to date. Jerry Ramey, thank you for the 5. Hearing some YouTubers talk about how bad Superman is very disheartening. Why such vitriol for a fictional character? Every fictional character has vitriol. I try to stay positive. I try to be honest and realistic, but also I just want to enjoy stuff. I think there's just negativity around the DC brand. I think that whether you're a Snyder fan, you're not getting what you want, or you're not a Snyder fan, you weren't getting what you want, so you're skeptic. Whether you don't like Marvel and now you're reluctant to James Gunn, like whatever. I personally am a fan of Gunn. I don't think he's missed with characters. I like his Suicide Squad less than other people, I think. Thought it was good, not amazing. I love the Guardians trilogy. I really enjoyed Creature Commandos. That Weasel episode. I mean, I don't know, man. So, I think the DC fandom is divided, and they acknowledge that too. I think that the DC regime was divided. That's why you've had less DC in Fortnite. You haven't had DC in theme parks. Six Flags has the rights to DC. Where are the updates? So I think they're doing a really good job of, like, McFarlane just released all this new stuff recently about DC. So I think that's what it's coming down to. You'll get Fortnite skins. You'll get all these different updates. What could be interesting? This Burke Family 54 Comics. Thoughts on Brandon Sklenar as the possible Superman? I don't know much about him, to be honest with you. I saw people talking about him for Nova as well. Looks the part. That would be the one thing that could get a massive pop here. So they announce a Batman casting. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be crazy. That's what it would take to, I guess, match what I think somebody had a question earlier, but yeah. We will not get a Harley Quinn animated series update in this. No, this is all going to be theatrical. No word on the official Superman trailer releasing yet, but I'll say it's probably going to be the 5-minute Minecraft teaser and maybe something longer in the room today. More pictures of Lois and Clark are dropping. Look at how adorable they are. So cute. Good for them. I'm so happy for you. No, they're not a real couple, so I can't make that joke. Jermaine from IO9 said, just saw an extended scene from One Battle After Another where Leo's character is on the phone begging the guy from the trailer to give him the info without the time. It's tense, funny, and Leo is on fire with perfect awkward anger. Gotta call in a Greyhawk10, #CinemaCon. I highly recommend going to IO9 after this, read Jermaine's recaps, support everybody who's there. Movie podcast guys. I love these guys. One Battle After Another gets an extended look showing Leo's character, Bob Ferguson, talking to someone on the phone. Benicio del Toro's character is shown roaming around the room. The scene is played for laughs and looks to be a huge hit. Okay, there you go. There's the trio. There they are, the Superman cast. They also, when I asked about the Justice League, Gunn was like saying, that Superman's not an ensemble. Because I said, no, you're doing an ensemble with Superman. Are you going to do like a crossover or something? Yo, Sean, $20. Thank you, Sean Marie Long. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The fact that there's 1,600 people watching live right now, and I didn't have to go to CinemaCon to curate this audience means the freaking world to me. I'm still going Thursday. I'm going to figure out a way to do a live stream and be in the room. I've got ideas. Tested it this morning, actually. Had someone in the room hop into a test stream with me. You can't find it because it wasn't broadcast. But it worked. So there's ways. I'll just need help. I will need to enlist the help of friends who I will have to pay to help me. So thank you for the 20. You're helping me on the way to that. Coach, thank you for the 49. Great work. Happy to see the rundown tonight. Also love the channels and all you do. Bridging many worlds. I enjoy film, comics, and wrestling. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I love wrestling's my new passion. It really is. It has really lit a fire in me. And this freaking account. All right. Okay. No more Supergirl AI. What hurts more? $5. Thanks for the 5. Getting clotheslined or drop kicked? Clothesline. Clotheslines suck. Clotheslines suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thank you for the 5, Motor World. Clotheslines are difficult. I am very excited for WrestleMania. I will be in Tokyo. I am devastated that they're the same weekend when I'm going to Star Wars Celebration. God, I would be wrestling in Vegas, not for WWE, but I would have booked a match there. And this year is the first time that's true. So my goal right now, I'll say this right now. I'm from New Jersey originally. My first WrestleMania weekend, wrestle in New Jersey. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up to the CinemaCon latest. That's what it looks like in there. The bride is up now. They're doing the bride. Oh, what is it? Okay. All right. Rachel Brosnahan. I think the whole world has a crush on Rachel Brosnahan now. Clois. Their chemistry's great, by the way, from what we've seen. Wow. Dude, another 20. First look at Cat. Another 20. Sam, thank you. Samuel Shapiro. Thank you so much, my friend. Genuinely, thank you so much. This is insane. Wow. Geez. Okay, so the bride is up now. God, thank you for the 20, Samuel. Sorry, I call you Sam like we're friends. I've never met you, I don't think, but genuinely thank you. Dom, what's up, man? Thank you for that. John Cena sucks. When did you start watching pro wrestling? When I was a kid. My mom hated it. I was obsessed with pro wrestling. I did not want to be a podcaster. I did not want to be an actor. I did not want to be a YouTuber. I did not want to be anything. I wanted to be a pro wrestler. I wish I started 10 years ago. I'm working on the clock that I have. I'm going to do everything I can to make it as far as I can in the world of pro wrestling. I'm working my ass off to do it. I'm cutting my trip to Japan short. I have my flights paid for by Disney. I'm cutting the trip short to get back for OVW's Thursday show. I'm cutting it 3 days short. And I don't know if I'll ever go to Japan again, but I freaking love wrestling. Joshua McDonald, bro, I'm gay and I have a crush on Rachel Brosnahan. See, everybody's got a crush on Rachel Brosnahan. How do you not? I'm really interested in Monsters. Thank you, Kelsey, for the update. Kelsey from Yahoo News tweeting about The Bride. Maggie Gyllenhaal said that. The Bride ya tiene fecha de estreno para lanzamiento en marzo del 2026. El elenco ya está en pleno. Jessie Buckley says she felt like she was plugged into an electrical current reading Maggie Gyllenhaal's script for The Bride. Wow. Felt like they were plugged into an electrical current. Good. Oh, there's the, what was this movie called? One Battle After Another. There they are. So that might have just walked off stage. Sometimes one of the problems at CinemaCon when you're there, if there's a press line, muchas gracias, Alex. Yo puedo hablar un poco, pero no puedo comprender porque ustedes hablan muy rápido y yo no sé qué estás diciendo. Y esto no es perfecto, pero I'm trying. Zach Painter, appreciate the dedication to the stream, man. Wouldn't want to watch it any other way. Hey, thank you so much for the $9.99, my friend. My goodness, it means the world. Thank you. I'm happy to be doing this. I'm very happy to be doing this. Sí, pues solo puedo hablar español por más de stream. Sí. No. I can't do that. I'm not good enough at Spanish. Yes, I am absolutely a Gamecocks fan. University of South Carolina represent. Tessa Smith. Let's see what Tessa said. Jesse Buckley says the script for The Bride was electric. Quote, I always look at them as if they're just human. I didn't know who this woman was or could be until I found her with Maggie while we were filming. This is the punkest love that's ever existed. Make sure you're following Tessa. Tessa goes to everything, and has updates for it. She runs Mama's Geeky. She also does some stuff with Screen Rant. So check out Tessa. That hashtag show. Also follow that hashtag show. I'm helping with that hashtag show. You might see me on some interviews for them. They're there at CinemaCon right now. Junior's out there. Jesse Buckley describes The Love in The Bride as the most punk love ever and compared it to the movies like Sid and Nancy and Wild at Heart. Cool. That hashtag show's been doing really good coverage at CinemaCon as well. It's weird to not be there. Like, I know everyone in the room. Oh, wait, I missed the super chat. Fortnite, Will Knight. Straight, I have a crush on Corn Sweat. Yo, like, these are good-looking people. I know. David Corn Sweat, distractingly so. You know, like, bro, save some for the rest of us. Do I talk Spanish like Brendan Fraser? Yo no sé qué es esto. Whoa! Binks, brother. 49.99 super chat. Pause. Everybody in the chat, can y'all give a thank you, Binks, for me? And thumb up that comment if you can even thumb up comments on live streams. Jeez. It's always so inspiring to hear you talk about the industry and perform interviews. Hope you keep gaining traction. Binks. W. Binks. Yo. Thank you. Jar Jar Binks. Dude. Thank you, Binks. Oh my God. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Hey, yo, Binks popping off. That is a hyper chat. London calling out Stamina's from London with us live right now. I invited Heavy Spoilers on the chat, but I'm pretty sure he's sleeping. Oh my God. Tyler, that's an LU. No, I know you're just being funny. April Fools. Hey, yo, W. Binks. Thanks, Binks. Let me hold $1. W. Binks. Yo, thanks, Binks. Binks with the deep pockets. W. Yo, thank you guys. I'm feeling the love right now, for real. Wow. I always feel weird also about super chats. I've never started a Patreon. I've never started any of that. I just don't. I don't know. I do this and it feels weird to accept anything from people because I'm very lucky to be doing this. Ever since I left the site in August, that certainly changes things a bit because I don't have the income I had. But yeah, no, wow. Thank you, Binks, man. Appreciate that. I don't think I'll ever start a Patreon, by the way, or an OnlyFans. I saw somebody's making an OnlyFans joke. I should have done that as a April Fool's joke today. Hey, Coy Jandro from Real Rejects. We're always going to shout out Coy when we see him. Maggie Gyllenhaal positively geeking out over aspect ratios is an absolute highlight of this. Oh, I wish I could hear that. What did she say, Coy? What did she say? What did she say? I should message Coy and invite him on as well. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot my shot to Coy. I'm gonna message him on Instagram right now. Actually, I'll just text him. Wow, I just hit send and I didn't even send a recipient. I just typed a text. I'll tell you, Coy is somebody I have an immense amount of respect for. We've had conversations about his work in the industry, and it was while I was still salaried at a major outlet, and just hearing about the freelance life, now that I'm basically living it, I have so much respect for Coy and his hustle and everybody. I mean, that's everybody. Josh Horowitz, Kevin's full-time, Maud Garrett, all these people who just bust their asses. Yo, Joshua, what is happening today? What are we doing? I'm just here to yap about Warner Brothers. I mean, thank you. I really do. I'm on here because I want to be able to make some revenue, and I need to save money and not go to Vegas. Josh, BD, as someone who spent years covering film, comics, and TV during the print days, I just want to stress my support for you. People don't realize how exhausting and exciting this job can be until you do it. Keep doing the work, dude. You're awesome. W, Joshua. My God. Thank you. This is insane. This is insane. Thank you. Thank you. Another. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, Drew. I gotta get. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna come back to this because there's footage that just dropped from The Bride, and I gotta do my job that you're freaking paying for. Flick Direct. We just got a taste of The Bride, and wow, it's extremely off kilter. Think Bonnie and Clyde meets Frankenstein. Okay. It's wild, weird, and absolutely one to watch for its sheer boldness and oddity. Summer 2025 is going to get strange in the best way. This sounds really cool. Scott Menzel said The Bride is rumored to be unlike anything that we've seen before. The footage was kind of going to give Joker vibes, I'm not going to lie. That's interesting. The Bride is sounding really cool. Movie podcast. I trust these guys. The Bride trailer is brutal, bleak, and absolutely gorgeous. Christian Bale is terrifying. This is stacking up quick, The Bride. This sounds cool. Deadline says The Bride footage shows Jessie Buckley's bride of Frankenstein fall and get buried before coming back to life with black lipstick smeared across her face. Christian Bale's Frankenstein monster dances and holds her hands, then beats someone up while saying, "Till death do us part." Well, this sounds cool. This sounds cool. Shabazz is from the Movie Podcast. I love those guys. I say it every time. They're just good energy every time. Shabazz said The Bride with trailer was wild, unlike anything you've ever seen before. I suspect lots of couples Halloween costumes because Jessie Buckley and Christian Bale look so cool. Shalise, shout out to Shalise, who's out there independently, chose to go to CinemaCon. I talked to her recently, out there independently doing her thing for the first time at CinemaCon. Said the footage for The Bride looks sick and shows just enough to get you interested, but not too much to give away anything, just as it should be. All right. We're going to show New Line Cinema tribute is happening. Jermaine, I'll read Jermaine's, then we're going to get back to the super chats because I have to. Jermaine said, just saw the footage from Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride. They kept describing it as punk rock and electric, and yeah, that's exactly right. It looks like a pulse-pounding violent monster mash, Bonnie and Clyde. Very weird and unique. It will expand to 143 IMAX. That's good. That's exciting. And we're not just going to go skip Rachel Brosnahan in the timeline. Still no DC yet. We're still waiting for DC, waiting for this guy to take the stage. while we do that, we'll get the Jesus. Wow. Okay. And that was not about Sydney Sweeney. It was about the super chats. $49.99 from Drew Manchester. Just showing extra love because the community appreciates you, BD. Thanks for everything you do. You and the rest of the crew do for us. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. Thank you. W. Drew. Kenneth, 5. Shout out your channel. I know what it's like to be allowed and fairly let go from your company and strike out on your own. Best of luck with your coverage. Kenneth, thank you so much. I'll say this. Leaving the site in August, it is what it is. I'm not happy with how it went down or how it abruptly happened. I was ready for what was next. I was feeling that way, and then it was just thrown upon me. So I'm very lucky to be in the position where, look at this, 1,500 people watching live. I'm very lucky to be in the position to be doing this at all after how that all happened. So because, I mean, $50 freaking donations, dude. Jesus, thank you guys. Super chats. I don't know. I'm not used to this. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. Is that Christian Bale as Frankenstein? That's insane. Look at these images from The Bride. Look at these images from The Bride. Thank you for sharing them, Screen Rant. Wow. New Line Cinema's Richard Brenner on stage to present this year's slate. All right, what could New Line present? Let's take a look real quick. New Line Cinema 2025 movies. Conjuring, Final Destination, Bloodlines, Mortal Kombat 2, The Parenting. I don't know what that is. And Companion already came out. If you haven't seen Companion, by the way, good film. Honestly, good film. I stand by that. Christian with the 20 out. Thank you. This stream is an awesome break in today's world. Thank you so much for 20, Christian. You're a legend. I see you on many streams supporting many people who do this work, who do this content creator lifestyle. And I know it's not just me that you're giving your money to. So, Christian, I want to shout you out for that because a lot of us pursue this stuff because we love it. We love at least parts of it. There's parts of this job that suck, to be honest with you. But I can't complain, dude. I can't complain. This is a choice to be here. Most of it doesn't suck. Most of it doesn't suck. There are parts of my life I would have never experienced if not for, you and other people being so supportive and this job in itself. So thank you. Joseph Wood, 1999. My goodness. Love comics and pro wrestling. Did we just become best friends? Trained to be a wrestler and was a referee for 3 to 4 years. Best friend is Star Rider. Yo, Star Rider. Just did March Mayhem this weekend. I'll be coming down there soon to hopefully meet you and not watch him wrestle JK, but not really. Hey, Star Rider, that's superhero gimmicks at OVW. I'm probably going to change my gear up soon. $4.99 from Atomic Grenade. Your passion and joy is infectious. Thanks for everything you do, BD. You inspired me to never give up. Thank you. Thank you for that, Atomic Brunette. I appreciate that. And also, Sophia Gigante as your photo is fantastic. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's see. Mortal Kombat. Is the release date for Mortal Kombat new? They're on Final Destination Bloodlines in the room. That hashtag show and movie podcast confirming as much. Two brothers escaped death in the footage. 1550 watching live right now. What's up, everybody? Shut the front door. Wow. Will with $49.99. I got to keep the $50 train rolling. Super inspiring to see you chasing the life you want. Role model for real. Go get that shit, BD. I'm going to get that shit just for you and for me. Thank you. This feels real. Jesus. I did expect the stream to make a little bit of money. This has already far surpassed what I thought this stream would do. Just so we're clear on that. W Will's in the chat, everybody. W Will's in the chat. Thank you so much. This is insane. This is insane. W will. Wow. W will. Sean, WU as well. Okay, let's get back to descriptions. I gotta do my job. I gotta do what you're here for. New clip from the upcoming Finalizing Bloodline is being shown. Can we get somebody tweet a description? Somebody tweet a description of what's being shown. The look we're getting in Final Destination Bloodline has them joking about killing babies to avoid their own death and then not wanting to die from a peanut allergy and also on unsalted peanuts. I'm thrown off by these damn super chats. I'm forgetting how to talk. Yeah, Final Destination Bloodlines looks insane, by the way. Insane. What do we have here? We got a clip. Final Destination Bloodlines being shown. Oh, the glass in that was oof. That trailer threw me off, man. Final Destination just has a way of making you afraid of literally anything that's safe and normally that could go wrong. Look at this group. It's good stuff. New Line Cinema president says The Conjuring Last Rites is the best movie in the franchise. That's high praise. Those Conjuring movies are pretty insane. They scare the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie to you. They be scaring the hell out of me. Hey, Willem, thank you so much. I wonder if they will show a photo of Lobo. If they do, I bet they don't show it to us. I would say it's probably going to be in the room. Probably not shown to us. What do we got? Rachel Brosnahan. Are you here just for Superman? What's up? The people going to Twitter and tweeting to get featured in the stream are cracking me up, man. Dude, I can't get it. Look at this. This is insane. Wow. Wait, look at Jesus. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, I owe you. I got to message you back casually. I got to message you back on Instagram. I went to log in and I forgot my password. Wow. My goodness gracious. That's the stream so far. Wow. Biggs, WU, buddy. You kind of started the 50 train. That's insane. Holy hell. Wow. That's going to definitely pay for Thursday's trip. That's for sure. And I got to find a way to live stream that. It's going to be interesting live streaming Thursday because I want to be Keenan. Thank you for the 10. I don't have as much to give. Dude, giving anything. Like, you don't have to give anything, by the way, everybody. You don't have to give anything. I'm just happy you're all here. And we're talking about movies and talking about CinemaCon because I'm trying something new. I chose not to go today because I wanted to see what it would be like to stream CinemaCon stuff. So, yeah. Insane. Oh, I think Juju didn't go to the stream. He might not be able to pop in today. All right, what do we got? Let's get to the latest. All right, Final Destination Bloodline footage. Is the Mortal Kombat date new? Did we know that for October 2025? I feel like we knew that. Oh my gosh, Jesus. I heard Robert Pattinson is there. I don't know if it's true. I saw people on Twitter saying that. I have no idea if it's true as well. Thank you for the 2. Willem 20. I had no idea about The Bride until the stream. It looks very interesting. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know about The Bride either. That's one that has stayed off my radar. Thank you for the 20, Willem. The Mortal Kombat release date is new. Okay, so Mortal Kombat. We got breaking news right now. Somebody want to get on the stream? Where'd you go? Look, I'm on BD stream. What up, Bald King? Mortal Kombat date was just October 24th is the official date for Mortal Kombat 2. So that's cool. That's cool. I wasn't, the first Mortal Kombat was, but footage show for The Conjuring 4 said to be the best of final film. Max Rudley says. Thank you for the 5, Keith. Only channel out here worth watching react to chairs and tweets from people at press conferences. We doing paint next? Yeah, we're going to start a watching paint dry stream. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do a watching paint dry stream. A stream watching paint dry. I'm in. Yeah, that's next. Thank you. All right, let's get to the top. Pop, 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 pop. Also, yeah, I pay for, I do the $8 Twitter Pro thing, and it gets me verified, which I do feel the need to be verified because there are fake accounts about me. But also, you pay $8. It might have gone up to 12. I don't even know what it is. It's on auto pay. But they pay you for your impressions. Let me tell you something about Twitter. I make a shit ton of impressions on Twitter every month, like millions, 10 million usually, maybe more. Sometimes less, sometimes more. And I make like $60 over the month from Twitter. Yeah. Thanks, Elon. Don't spoil me. I think I've made almost that much in a single. I know I've made almost that much in a single donation on this stream. Bring back watch parties. That would be fun. I don't know how we would do that because I obviously can't stream the movie. But yeah. Yeah, I don't. What do we got? Mortal Kombat confirmed. Shabazz says Bloodlines looks bloody fun. Scene we just watched was intense, hilarious, and overall gruesome. Zach Kreger is there to talk about weapons. All right, still no DC. All right, I'm gonna real quick bathroom break. What the fuck? Shut the front door. Izzy, $100. I was with you all on the stream yesterday and thought for sure you would be at CinemaCon today. Honestly, it's nice to have you streaming along with fans. I love that you're passionate about what you do. I will always support people doing good work. Izzy. For fuck's sake. Thank you. That's the single biggest super chat I've ever seen, ever. I don't think I've ever seen one, let alone gotten one. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Izzy. W Izzy's in the chat. So many winners in the chat. Tyler, you're a winner as well. Who are you people? Huge W's. Izzy the GOAT. Thank you. 1,700 people watching live. It's getting out the with these times. Oh wow. I've never seen $100 super chat before. It's a different color. It's red. That's nuts. Texting Coy. That's insane. I'm not over it. Any Monsterverse news, do you think? I have no idea. Thanks for the 2, Willem. I don't know. Like Kong and Godzilla would be cool, but would that be on a Warner Brothers panel? That'd be like Legendary. Is Legendary? Mortal Kombat. Wow, I'm so thrown off by this. I'm not used to this. I'm so not used to this. How many eggs is that? I think after this stream, I might be able to grab like 3 eggs in America. Probably about 3. I just invited Coy. I've been texting Coy actually literally while we've been on here to see if he can get on. He's in the room right now. I want him to come describe some of the footage because I think Juju had to dip out, probably because he's got another freaking movie junket or something. But yeah, Cinema Blend, Final Destination Bloodlines just debuted a new clip at CinemaCon. It's definitely the whimsical tone that we're used to from the nostalgic beginning of the franchise. Despite the fact that our characters are facing death, there were a ton of laughs. The clip even ended in 2 big violent deaths that are reminiscent of the franchise. What happens when you put a guy covered in piercings in front of a super magnet? Oh! Read that for yourselves. What happens when you put a guy covered in piercings in front of a super magnet? A lot of blood happens. It was glorious. Sweet baby Jesus. Good Lord. No, I've never considered Discord, Keenan. I think Discord is more of like a chat thing. I don't think that's like a subscription thing, right? But either way, I haven't yet. Are we on F1 now? Are we on F1? Is it F1 time? Trailer for Weapons being shown right now. I'm not really familiar with Weapons. Let me do a quick Google search on what Weapons is. Weapons is an upcoming American horror film produced, written, and directed by Zach Kreger. It stars an ensemble cast that includes Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Alden Ehrenreich, Benedict Wong, Austin Abrams, Amy Madigan, and June Diane Raphael. The film follows a small community after a group of kids mysteriously disappear overnight. Okay. F1 time, baby. Shabazz is excited. I'm excited. Coy says Weapons looks scary as fuck. Not sure if I'll see it levels that scary. That's scary, bro. Oh, it's from the guy who did Barbarian, huh? Is that true? Is that what Zach Kreger's done before? Yeah, he wrote and directed Barbarian. That movie's insane. That movie's nuts. F1 is going to be good. I want to do a partnership with IMAX for a F1 screening. I really do. Sam Campbell, Brandon, you and your fans are cool. I completely agree, Sam. This is an incredible group of people here tonight. We're having a good time just following the CinemaCon updates. Should we go live again for Universal tomorrow morning? They're screening How to Train Your Dragon. I've seen about 15 minutes of How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version so far, and I think it looks really, really fun. I mean, it's literally the same. It's like in some cases shot for shot the same movie, and they're talking about how they're going to like improve Astrid and make a few things deeper. The movie's almost 30 minutes longer than the animated version. But what I saw from How to Train Your Dragon was awesome so far. I want to make sure I didn't miss any. All right. Thanks to our partners F1, we shot this film during real Grand Prix races across the globe with F1. That's cool. There's F1. F1 looks good. Have you guys seen the trailer for F1? F1's in the chat for everybody who's excited for F1. Nothing on Superman yet. We're still here. We're plugged in. We're waiting. I might have to take a bathroom break real quick. No, I'm talking about I was talking about live action How to Train Your Dragon, Ruben. Also, nice Avengers profile picture. I support it. Any chance for a Jenna or Jamie cameo today? Probably not, because we moved our Daredevil stream to tomorrow. DC will likely be last at this point, BD. Yeah, I think it will be. I think DC is I think it's referred to. I think I've heard Peter refer to it as the crown jewel IP. No, they're not too different. I had OVW up here. I was hoping they would. Well, look, that's me. They just tweeted that a second ago. That's your boy against Big Zoe. That's a big boy right there. Let me tell you something. Not easy to pick that man up. Put it that way. I don't know why I have 2 CinemaCon hashtags open to answer that question that came in a second ago. A lot of F1s in the chat for people who are excited about it. They're showing the first 10 minutes of F1. You lucky sons of bitches. Make sure you support Jermaine's IO9 coverage of CinemaCon on the site. Give it a click. It'll go a long way. The entire media industry is having a hard time right now. And a lot of people are doing really good work. So I hope you guys will support it. Yo, I can't wait for F1. All right. While they show 10 minutes of F1, I'm going to get a quick bathroom break. And then a DC might be right after that. What's left? I don't know what's left. I don't know. There's probably Dune, maybe. But all right, I'll be right back. Guys, did I miss anything? Wait, is Chris Pratt in the chat? What's going on? I mean, not in the chat, on the stage. Oh, that's where Lionsgate has their party. I'm kind of bummed to miss it. Photo looks oddly AI, but that does look like the room where Lionsgate has their CinemaCon party, which I freaking could have gone to today. Could have been in the same room as Anna de Armas. What? I think that would have been the first time. Weapons, directed by Barbarians filmmaker Zach Kreger, debuts its first trailer at CinemaCon. The horror movie follows Julia Garner's school teacher after her entire class of young children disappears. All the kids left their houses at 2:17 a.m. and never came back. Okay, interesting. All right. Time to talk with the chat, because I think we got like 8. I'm eating these Clean Crunch strawberry milkshake things because it's from Clean Eats and I'm trying to get in shape. Should we show a wrestling match? Should we show some wrestling highlights while F1 is going on? Who's someone of the Doomsday Cast you know for sure is in the movies? Just because you paid $4.99 doesn't mean I have to get in trouble. There are people that are not announced. I know that. Yeah, I can't do it. What are the chances we get updates on the Batman Part 2? Not zero. When we asked about, when I was talking earlier about the DC catch-up thing I went to, what is this Vin Diesel? The chat is getting a little out of hand with the April Fool's Day. We tried to ask him, like, is the Batman Part 2 or Brave and the Bold the October 2027 Batman movie? And they just said a Batman movie is coming in October of 2027. So I think it's pretty up in the air. My tinfoil hat still goes, oh, they're going to be the same movie because Pattinson's going to be the DCU Batman, but I don't know. I think that's still just tinfoil hat's getting a little too tight, especially with Colin Farrell likely to play Sergeant Rock. The Friendly Neighborhood Fanboys, thank you for the $6.99. We're big fans of your interviews and Phase Hero. Keep up the great work, BD. Hoping we get another Superman trailer before the Minecraft preview. Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. Oh, you guys cook? You guys tried to cook an April Fool's joke to really fool me? You Sons of Guns. Anthony, as a fellow journalist / YouTuber, Fireside Giants, go G-Men. Wait a second. Like New York Giants, I'm an Eagles fan. But also I'm a Titans fan because I live 5 minutes from Nissan Stadium now. You inspire me daily. I love movies. Perhaps I will make movie content too someday. Hey, you want to do it? Do it. I know it's stupid and it's not as easy as that. But the way social media algorithms work now, thank you for the 10, by the way. W. Anthony's in the chat. Anybody can go viral. Whether you're a content creator with 1 million followers, which I'm not even that. Let's be clear. I might hit 60,000 on YouTube today. Let's check in. But 59,097 subscribers. Thank you. Whether you're a content creator with 1 million subscribers or you're somebody just getting on Instagram with a brand new account, if you post consistently and you post good content with a good hook that has a high percentage of completion rate of the video, you can go viral. And if you're consistent, you will get followers. So anybody can do it now. And that's a big reason why journalism and media is struggling. That's why content creators are seemingly all fucking depressed because they feel the need to constantly be publishing things. Going to a movie premiere doesn't make you any money. Just so we're clear, I go to the ones I really want to go to. Like if I get invited to Thunderbolts and I'm not somewhere else in the world, I'm absolutely going to get myself to Thunderbolts premiere because I'm a Marvel fan. A Superman premiere, I really want to go, obviously. It doesn't make me any money. And for the most part, I'll tell you the truth, the interviews also don't really make a lot of money. Unless you get a big moment, you're the first person to post your Ryan Reynolds interview for a movie as big as Deadpool. Interviews don't really generate that much money anyway, unless you have a gimmick like Hot Ones. And I say gimmick because I'm from the wrestling world. I mean that as a theme, a compliment. It's not a negative connotation like a lot of people will associate it with. Interviews don't really pay the bills. So like studio access and all this stuff, like, yes, it helps, but I think a lot of people, it's not, you're not as dependent on it as you think. I just enjoy stuff. And I like doing this stuff, but I don't even know. So my point, I guess, to get back to that about your comment about being talking about movies is you can do it. You don't need to have Chris Pratt on your channel, Vin Diesel, these people. It's because of the names in the comment section to do it. You can just get out there and start talking and start doing short form video. Growth on YouTube is hugely accelerated right now because of shorts and because shorts are such a priority because everybody wants to compete with TikTok. You have an opportunity to grow your channel. Now, here's the thing: shorts subscribers don't translate to long form video viewers, and smart publicists know that, and I think most publicists are pretty smart. So yeah, sorry, that's my lecture. I could do a whole video about that. Corona's Finest, thank you for the 10. First time, loving the vibes, brother. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Cool profile picture, by the way. Nathan, I'm a Steelers fan in the sense of I'm good friends with Cam. Beyond that, I root for them, but if they're playing one of my teams, I have a hard time. Thank you for the 199. Okay, this is kind of funny though. I'm starting a channel where I do interviews while celeb is on the toilet. I was told the idea stinks. Dad joke. We got a fake leak from CinemaCon from Joy DK. We're still waiting for that F1 footage to wrap up. Hey, Anthony, thank you so much, my friend. Do your thing, brother. You look professional selling your photo, by the way. All right, that's it for F1. They're back on the tweets. Time for WB Animation up next. My goodness, we forgot about WB Animation. So, do they acknowledge Coyote versus Acme? What does WB Animation have coming? Let's see what they said about F1. Let's see what that hashtag show said about F1. You can also go to that hashtagshow.com. They have a lot of coverage and different things like that. They also just went to WonderCon, so they have lots of interviews. They're catching up on publishing as well. They said the footage we saw from F1 was stunning. Beautiful shots of cars, Brad Pitt being charismatic as hell. It's out this summer in theaters. Most anticipated movies. Hashtag CinemaCon. Favorite the tweet if you want. It's weird. I'm tweeting while you're seeing me tweet. Dynamic duo, that would be DC Studios, I think. Which also, by the way, Dynamic Duo, not part of the DC universe, James Gunn said during that catch-up. Could end up being, but right now it's its own story that is going to be a separate thing. So, well, I guess technically it's a DC animation or Warner Brothers animation because it's DC. I don't really know how that works. People are underestimating how huge F1 is going to be. Yeah, F1 is going to be big. I think just the real world appeal of F1, the racing, not the movie, is huge. All right, deadline. In the F1 footage shown at CinemaCon, we see Brad Pitt's character, Sonny Hayes, get ready for the day and make his way to the racetrack. He puts on his helmet and begins the race. He's making moves and passing other cars. Then fireworks start to go off as his car goes head-to-head with another. He's in the lead, then goes to switch off with other drivers on his team, with another driver on his team. Hayes' team wins the race, and Sonny asks for the bonus check. He then meets Javier Bardem's character, Ruben Cervantes, who tries to recruit him. Okay, interesting. Shots of waves. Okay, so Screen Rant's got a really detailed description here. Keep the CinemaCon update going there. Warner Brothers animation stuff. This is what Screen Rant said. Wow, detailed as. It starts with shots of waves crashing and a race shown from the first-person perspective. Oh, cool. Someone then knocks on the window and Sonny wakes up. He starts prepping for a race. After he's ready, he gets out of a van. The screen reads 24 hours at Daytona, 11:56 p.m. One of his team coaches tell him that they've dropped down to 7th, and all he needs to do is hold them there overnight. He nods and gets into the car. We see lots of shots from in and out of the vehicle, lots of pit crew. Again, this is the description from Screen Rant. He had another drone. Okay, so this just sounds fucking cool. This just sounds cool. Let me scroll up, make sure I didn't miss. I'm missing a super chat is my nightmare. We just got into F1 this year, and my fave driver got promoted. Who's your fave driver? That Brown Harvey. Mortal Kombat. Don't. Tron footage. David Krebs just tweeted at me and said Tron footage is the footage he's waiting for. And I think Thursday's your day, David. The direct with the simple. Brad Pitt, Sonny Hayes is a cocky and very skilled racer on the tracks for their description. Props to Screen Rant for that quick turnaround. That's the type of shit I would be typing when I was writing articles about this stuff. Bad Fairies will be an animated musical with songs from the writers behind Six the Musical. I can't say I've seen Six the Musical. 1,700 people watching live. Thank you. I'm going to check the subscriber count. Excited to see it jump. 59,112. Let's go, baby. 59,112 subscribers. Jeez. Wow. That's insane. And plus one more. Plus another one. Wow, 59,114. Thanks, guys. Flintstones movie. Is that real? Trailer Strip, they haven't gotten to DC yet, everybody. If you're popping in live right now, they haven't gotten to DC. Seems there's a Thing popcorn bucket, though, at CinemaCon. So at CinemaCon, by the way, there is got a brief glimpse of Dynamic Duo, literally 2 seconds worth, and it is staggeringly unique. We're talking Spider-Verse levels of new, but with puppetry and CGI and live action blending. Stunning. This is from Koi. I like it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Dynamic Duo is like Isle of Dogs animation, by the way. So that's something to look forward to. That's going to be unique, and that could end up making it a big hit. Batmobile crashes through a pillar, and Dick Grayson, we think, is shown riding on the subway. Looks gorgeous, the movie podcast says. Tom and Jerry There's a Tom and Jerry animated film officially in the works. Tom and Jerry animated film officially in the works. Hey, $1.99 from Nathan. Who's Sadie Sink playing? I mean, after the Brand New Day title reveal yesterday, Jackpot, maybe? I don't know. It could be anybody. Jean Grey is like the hot guess, but she's playing Tom and Jerry. I don't know. Thank you for the $1.99 though. I mean, it's probably Jackpot with that title, and given how the ending of No Way Home is, One New Day, and then Brand New Day is the fallout. They're following the comics to some degree. Obviously, I don't think Mephisto's going to get involved in all that stuff, but Flintstones animated movie is in the works at Warner Brothers, just announced at CinemaCon. An early look at Dynamic Duo was just shown. So it is Warner Brothers Animation. This is the original graphic they released there when they announced it. It is not part of the DC universe, though. It's not part of James Gunn's DC universe. Yes, DC Studios is making it, but it's going to be an alternate universe with just the animated story there, because it's not going to align with the larger story being told, apparently. Quick shout out to Jenna's Brand New Day video. Yes, Jenna at Go Read Some Comics on YouTube has a Brand New Day video. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But yeah, go watch it because you will learn something. I guarantee it. Nice to see David Zaslav warming up to animation, I guess. Says HMF47. 59,127 subscribers. We could get an update about the Blue Beetle animated project here. Building out their own Seuss verse, starting with Cat in the Hat. Shut up. First look at Cat in the Hat is playing in there, according to the Hollywood Handle. 1,800 people watching live. People are getting ready for Superman, baby. People are getting ready for Superman. A Seuss verse. Bro, there's no way they're actually making a Seuss verse. They are. A Seuss verse. Wow. Okay. I mean, people who like Cat in the Hat are fired up right now. Methinks. That's cool. Tessa says Bill Hader's on stage saying he's been chasing this role for years. Oh, we got Joseph Kaczynski talking about F1 from Variety. We believe this is going to be the cinematic event of the summer. We filled your theaters all summer long with Top Gun Maverick to the tune of $1.5 billion. We're here to tell you we're ready to do it again. I mean, I think he's onto something. Like, everybody's talking about July, you know what I mean? Because you have Superman, Jurassic, and Fantastic Four, all these franchise films. I think F1 is going to be that movie that breaks through that isn't a franchise film, personally. People are already hyping up the Seussiverse. The Seussiverse. There are a lot of people at CinemaCon. There's a lot of people watching now. 1,800 people watching this live stream. Well, what up, everybody? I'm going to figure out how to do Thursdays. Because I'm going to go. Probably. Probably. With how you guys are throwing the freaking super chats and the subscriptions and just the positive comments. My God, why would I leave? Daredevil time. New episode of Daredevil. Oh, I gotta alert the tweets. Cat in the Hat, February 2026. They're showing off the trailer for the film at CinemaCon right now. I feel like DC has to be next. What else is there? I didn't realize I had that comment up. I don't know if I'll be live for Universal. If you guys want to go live, if you want me to go live, I will. We can. I don't have anything else planned. I have a meeting with IMAX either tonight or tomorrow that I have to do. I have another meeting. We found this. We found the Sousaverse fanatic adopting Ava. Good for you. I'm thrilled that you are hyped. Daredevil is very good, by the way. I've seen all 9. Episode 8 is my favorite, and that's next week's episode. Weapons. My process is hard. I roll out of bed. I get in the car. I drive to Warner Brothers. I haggle with the guy at the gate, and then I get in, and they say, "Why are you still in a robe?" And then I just do the magic. Bill Hader on his process for Cat in the Hat. Tweet from CinemaCon. That's funny. So we got the first DC thing. Well, I mean, technically we had the Sizzle reel with Superman, but Dynamic Duo showed a little bit of a look, and people were excited about it. I don't know what's going to come from Superman, Dylan. So it's hard to say. I do know that Daredevil has spoilery elements. I mean, if there's Daredevil spoilers in the chat, I'm going to delete them and ban people immediately. So whether you're here and you do that, or it happens after this, I will ban them. But I mean, Daredevil's not going anywhere. I say hang out, have a good time. But yeah, no Born Again spoilers, no Daredevil spoilers in the chat. I will just, I mean, if anybody comes in and does that, I'll just kick them out. Tom and Jerry making a lot of waves. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. No spoiler zone. No spoiler zone. Nothing Batman yet. They haven't done DC yet, and they're running out of time, so it's got to be coming up. It's got to be coming up. Fake Daredevil spoilers in the chat. The internet. God, some of y'all on the internet. It's DC time. Here we go. Here we. Oh, it was deleted. Where's the? I need some updates here. Superman is currently being showcased behind the scenes of Superman. This is it, everybody. This is why we're here. Let's see what we see. Let's see what we see. One take. Superman currently being showcased. Somebody tweet about it. So you know Coy's going to have a good tweet about this. You know Coy is going to have a good tweet about this. How are you still tweeting about Cat in the Hat? Superman is on screen. Tweet it in real time. Tell me what's happening. This is when the FOMO kicks in. This is when the FOMO kicks in. The irony of The Rock meme being used for DC Studios time. All right. DC Studios, Superman. All right, y'all. This is our grand finale. If you have something to say in the chat, baby, say it now. What do you want? What do you guys want? What's the wish list? What are you hoping for on DC? Get greedy, get crazy, get ambitious, get unrealistic, stay grounded, whatever. What do you think is going to happen? This is the last chance to make a prediction about what's going to happen at DC. My prediction is they confirm Sergeant Rock. They drop the 5-minute Superman teaser that's going to be ahead of Minecraft. And yeah, what we got? David Corn Sweat made a comment about the trunks being on the outside as liberating. I went to the set of Superman and talked about the trunks. I just don't remember if that's part of what we're allowed to talk about. I talked to them at the other event where they did talk about it. That's not under embargo. James Gunn is on stage. Peter Safran is on stage. It's happening. It's all happening. Here we go. James Gunn and Peter Safran are on stage right now. Movie Podcast has us covered. CinemaCon Twitter account has us covered. And James Gunn, we trust. Time for Superman here at Eric Davis from Fandango. It's time for Superman. A behind-the-scenes look at Superman is being shown. There you go. We got an extended behind-the-scenes look at Superman, which highlighted the beginning of a new era for DC. I don't want to miss Koi's tweet because I know he's going to have them juicy deets. But everybody's just got tweets going left and right. So we'll keep this one running fresh. New look at Hawkgirl and Metamorpho from Superman have debuted at CinemaCon as the DC Studios portion. Warner Brothers CinemaCon Showcase begins as the direct. Screen Rant will probably have a really detailed account of it soon. Peter Safran and James Gunn are calling this the Summer of Superman. Bam! All right, y'all, chat. Let's get Summer of Superman's in the chat right now. Jamal, thank you for the 10 so much. Thank you so much. Let's get Summer of Superman's, as many as we can in the chat. Just sound off if you're hyped, if you want to be a part of it, because I do. I'm hyped for this. Wearing trunks on the outside of my pants is liberating, says David Corn. So again, we get that. James Gunn and Peter Safran on stage. Let's see what else they brought to Las Vegas. What is it going to be? $1,900 people watching live. Thanks, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Jamal, thank you again, my friend. Summer of Superman is lighting up the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Batman 2, please. Summer of Superman. James Gunn, trust. Summer of Superman. Summer of Superman. Summer of Superman. Boom. Summer of Sweeney. Yeah. DC and Superman time. James Gunn, Peter Safran on stage now. Thanks, Jermaine from IO9. Fun surprises are coming during this panel. Oh? Are we getting fun surprises during the DC Studios panel, are we? I don't mind if we do. A lot of Superman Summer in the chat. Wow, you guys did more. Holy shit, so many of them. James Gunn promises some DC Studios surprises today, says ScreenSpot. Oh, it seems like DC is about to release their upcoming slate to the CinemaCon crowd. Maybe I should have gone. Maybe I should be there. Here we go. Gunn says what propelled them to take the reins of DC Studios was a desire to push forward the theatrical experience with their films. That's the sort of thing you say to this audience because it's a lot of people who own or work in movie theaters. James Gunn pushed his filmmaking to its limits with Superman. The Superman cast is here. All right, the Superman cast, here they are. This is not a drill. It's all happening. Kevin, James Gunn and Peter Safran take stage to kick off Summer of Superman. James thanked everyone for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 success. Film pushed movie-making technology to the limits. Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, David Corn Sweat join. Okay, here we are. Real time. James Gunn. Superman cast is taking stage. Rachel Brosnahan says, in James Gunn we trust. Is that like the motto? Are they going to put that on a t-shirt? I mean, I trust the guy too, but come on, get the updates coming, get the updates coming, get the updates coming. What is this? Oh my God, that's Crypto. There's a photo with Crypto. Is Crypto there? Oh boy, here we go. July 11th, can't get here soon enough. Give me some more quotes. People talk. Tweet faster. Tweet, Santa, tweet. All right, what did Coy say? New and longer look at everyone, including a beautiful moment of Metamorpho. Metamorpho being like a beloved, like anti-loved, like, I just think that's one of those characters, James Gunn. That's one of those weird characters James Gunn is going to have fun with. That's the case. Studios, yeah. Okay, we got a weird fake photo. James Gunn says Superman was a long time coming. In 2018, he was offered the movie, but did not know if he could do it. They also mentioned the Suicide Squad, and he took the easier path because it was what he knew. I think we've heard whispers of that in the past, so that's an interesting confirmation. Rachel Brosnahan is wearing a newspaper dress. Fun fact from a conversation Coy and I had with Rachel Brosnahan, not on camera. She reached out to real women in journalism to hear about their lives, to learn about playing Lois. So that's cool. Back in 2018. So more about the almost directed Superman in 2018 quote. For the best that he waited, I think. We needed Zack Snyder's Justice League first to get released. I'm glad it did. DC Studios chief, fun surprises. Yes. We know what's happening. James Gunn talks about taking a traditional character and making him more modern. Oh boy, risky conversation. Gunn wanted to create a story that was utterly fantastic and utterly human at the same time in Superman. Thank you, Daniel, for the update. Almost 2,100 people watching live right now. Also, subreddit. What's up, Dominic? How you doing, man? Here we go. That's right. Here we go is right. Usually I'm on Twitter, but I am trying to be fastest YouTube updates in the West. I'm trying to make YouTube the product. James Gunn habla sobre los desafíos de hacer Superman para una audiencia moderna. Yes, he is trying to make Superman for a modern audience. That was what he said earlier in the other tweet. James Gunn, I don't know what language is that. I don't even know. Will they announce a Wonder Woman project? That was one of the characters we heard nothing about during the catch-up. Pocket Universes, Sorcery, Flying Dogs, Max Fleischer, Cartoons, James Gunn talking Superman. Wow, they're going like comics. David Cornswet was intimidated by Nicholas Hoult after seeing him bald for the first time. Movie Podcast tweets. James Gunn wanted to create a story that was utterly human and utterly fantastic at the same time. A lot of udders. This is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken. I should get paid for that. All right, y'all. We're winding down here, so thank you for hanging out. There's 2,100 people watching live right now. Nova. It's okay, Bugs. Stream's almost over here. But we're going to get through, see what all these surprises are that James Gunn is promising. James Gunn talking about Superman as a whole new adventure and a whole new universe. Yep, okay. Really hammering it home that this is something new. This is their first CinemaCon, as does David Cornswet. Nicholas Hoult has been here before. I have seen Nicholas Hoult in person on that stage before, but Cornswet and Brosnahan is their first time out there. Nicholas Hoult quote from the CinemaCon Twitter account. Nova, what's up, Bugs? David dressed as Superman is flying into the sunset, and I felt like I was witnessing the magic of cinema in first person in real time. God, I was on set. What I saw was sick. I just don't think I'm allowed to really talk about it. What is Jenna's post? Let me see. Oh, we took this job. One of the things we were most committed to was to continue. Oh, that theater. Yeah, it was a lot of theater hyping, which I respect and I appreciate. I want more people going to movies. I love going to the movies, but I think that studios and their choices with streaming are to blame for movies having a hard time. making money. Oh, James Gunn says he was off. Yep, we're back to the same quotes here. A lot of the David Corn sweat being intimidated by Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult, he's used this quote before. That he got warm. He got a little warm in my tummy and the stupid grin on my face. This was magic when Nicholas Hoult talks about seeing David as Superman. Pocket universes is an interesting term to use. Let me get it. Yeah, I mean, they're like it's a singular universe, and like they could be. That's how they're probably going to describe the DC Studios franchise now, because the Batman is going to be a pocket universe. Superman and all the characters with him are going to be a pocket universe. Dynamic Duo is going to be a pocket universe. When asked about what it was like to play these iconic Superman characters, Nicholas Hoult says, "As an icon, it was exciting to finally play one." That's a good bit. That's funny. Nicholas, yeah, that quote's gonna get picked up. Hey, 2,100 people watching live right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me tonight. This is the grand finale of it. We are, I'm only 856 subscribers short of 60K. I mean, I don't think we're going to hit that tonight, but I'm grateful. Daredevil Director Debrief releases in 15 minutes after you watch Daredevil tonight. Highly recommend listening to David Boyd talk about it. Yeah, the Elseworlds explanation does work. I think it's just simplify use as many terms, whatever you got to do to simplify it for the audiences and get them to understand that Corey and Sweat Superman, as they're saying so far, does not coexist with Pattinson's Batman, and there will be a new Batman in this universe. Maybe that's what they get today. They said surprises. I hope that the surprises tease was legit. Okay. David Cornsweat talks about a scene in Superman where he eats a lot of pancakes and Rachel struggled to reset her prop recording device. What? It's a great David Cornsweat quote. Thanks to the movie podcast here. It's a great honor to play a role that is so clearly in the public consciousness. You know what his symbol means. It feels like you're riding a tidal wave of good vibes and creative choices. I'll say that the vibes around this movie, everybody involved just seems over the moon to be a part of it, and they really believe in it. Obviously, they have to come off that way, but like there's times where you can just sense it. And I'll say, whenever I've been around the people involved with this movie, I buy it. If they've tricked me, they've tricked me. But I do. Oh, is that? No, that's not right now, is it? That's the stage right now. That's on the CinemaCon stage right now, I think. Yeah, that's all the outfits they were wearing backstage too. So there's a look. There's a look at CinemaCon. That's what's happening. So you can have that little image in your head. Here, let's keep it right there at the bottom of the screen. So as we talk about what they're saying on set, you can picture that's what it looks like. God, I'm good at this YouTube thing, right? It's like we're all there. It's like we're all really in the room. Who is Coy? You mean Coy Jandro? Yes. Coy's a friend. Coy's a hustler. Coy's great. James Gunn. It confirms it's a new era. It's a great honor to play. David Cornsweat says he was intimidated. Next up, Crypto the Superdog. Okay, so I can tell you this. James told us that there's a series of Crypto shorts, and they're seasonal short films. I think it was 4 of them. Might have been 6. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see. Let's just... And they're far enough along, like they already watched most of them. Where'd the Crypto tweet go? James Gunn revealed that Crypto in Superman was actually inspired by his own dog. Oh, I thought they were talking about the shorts. Expect loyalty, heart, and some superpowered fun because every hero needs a good boy by their side. James Gunn teases Max Fleischer cartoons, Pocket Universe, the Sorcery, and Flying Dogs in Superman. The film starring David Cornsweat. Yep, okay. So far at CinemaCon, Superman cast have talked about the process. James Gunn says his dog Ozu, the inspiration for Crypto, is terrible to anyone who comes near him. He said he reminded me of my old dog on crack. He adopted them immediately. I can't wait to see Superman. I can't wait to see Superman. Nova, we're talking about dogs. Come here. She ain't coming. Oh, here she comes. Nova, come here. Come here, Bugs. You want to say hi to 2,100 people on YouTube? Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, don't be shy. Come on. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Hello. Oh, sweetheart. Come on. Come here. Come on. It's okay. Oh. Everybody say hi to Nova. Hi, Nova. Nova gets a little nervous when you pick her up. Oh, Bugs. The idea for Crypto in the movie came from his own dog. Okay, so we're back to all this. David Cornsweat says that when he saw Nicholas Hoult on the Lex Luthor suit, felt like he was looking at an actual comic book. God, show us something. Show something. Show something. Show us. Show footage to the crowd and let them talk about it or release a trailer. We are all waiting. All right, Bugs. You can get down, Bugs. Okay. I got you. There you go. All right. It's not a job. It's one thing you want to be doing all the time, says David Cornsweat. I'm playing Superman thanks to the movie podcast tweet there. Looks like people enjoyed the Superman Sizzle Reel from looking at the tweets. Was there a Sizzle Reel? Did we miss a Sizzle Reel while I was grabbing the dog? Okay, they just rambling now, says Shalise. So this is the problem with CinemaCon sometimes. I don't mind if it's a movie like Superman, but sometimes you'll just get people up there talking and talking and talking, sort of very clearly prepped talking points that have probably been said in interviews backstage already and all that kind of stuff. And when you're doing it all day, as spoiled as this is, you start to be like, all right, let's get to the next movie. I don't care. Talk about Superman all day. Talking points or not. We don't know enough about this yet. Yeah, this Sizzle Reel was at the start of the DC, the start of the, okay. Brave Vote is canceled. Yeah, good one. No surprises yet. They promised surprises. Okay, another quote. You love watching us work. We love having conversations. It was amazing to be so pleasantly surprised. You love talking about it. You love people that love it too. Yes, that says David Cornsweat. Thanks to Tessa Smith. So, I mean, any second now, there should be a surprise. We're waiting on these surprises. I got my CinemaCon. By the way, this is a CinemaCon shirt from last year's CinemaCon. I'll get another one when I go on Thursday. And I'll figure out the stream for Marvel and Disney. I'm going to figure out the stream for Marvel and Disney. I don't think I'll stream Paramount. I might test it. But yeah, the plan is to have the live stream going and be checking in from the panel. As long as I don't show anything, I think I'm allowed to do that. Richard Brosnan mentions how much of a joy it was to come to work every day. James was the only asshole on our set every day, she says jokingly. I really it just seems like everybody who works with James Gunn loves working with James Gunn. The way these cast members and crew members and stuff go to bat for him time and time again, especially you remember what happened to Guardians. Though that cast stuck their necks out for James Gunn. People believe in this guy and they have a good time working with him from what I can see. Nom, nom, nom. I gotta have dinner soon. Been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, did I? Whoa. Crazy that James Gunn was offered soups a year after JL. Thank you for the $1.99. Is that pounds? Is that from the UK? Thank you for the super chat, Cheesy. Cheesy McSqueezy. Funny name, too. Yeah, I think we kind of heard about that a while ago. When he first got taken off Guardians and then took Suicide Squad. Wasn't Superman in the conversation back then? Ray Brosnahan spoke to a handful of journalists. Yeah, see, I said that a little bit ago, too. That's what she told Takoy and I. Superman. Lois. Everybody has a crush on Lois. We talked about this earlier. Everybody has a crush on David. We talked about this earlier. It's a good-looking movie. It's a good-looking movie. I'm not mad when movies are good-looking. Can we get some news, please? Been about 12 minutes of just talking about the film. I'm pretty sure this presentation is supposed to end in 3 minutes. Oh, here we go. This has to be teeing it up. David Cornsweat says he would want to play Batman if he wasn't cast as Superman. That's got to be teeing it up, right? Oh my God. Rachel says she'd want to play Lex Luthor if she wasn't playing Lois Lane. Oh, please, come on. I tweeted it. Now it's out there. So it's got to happen. I would love it if they announced DCU Batman Jordan. That would be awesome. Pedro Pascal is Brainiac. Pedro Pascal is everyone, apparently. Can they stop yapping? They aren't showing anything. It's never enough. It's never enough for us. All right. Still nothing. What are the surprises? I'm hungry. Nicholas Hoult did audition for both Superman and Lex Luthor. James Gunn wants people to leave loving the people they love just a little bit more. This movie is about human connections. He's not talking about the characters. He wants everybody. He wants to prompt world peace with this movie, I think. If you do it, do it. Hell yeah, we could use a little freaking world peace. CinemaCon on April Fools is just convenient. Yeah, I know. Everything I see, I'm like, wait a second, is that real? Come on. The Batman quote is going everywhere, of course. James Gunn says this is a movie that celebrates kindness and human love. Here are some pictures from inside. Nicholas Hoult. Where are these pictures coming from? I don't even know. Probably Getty or something. Someone's picking them up in real time. 2,100 people watching live. Thanks, guys. Panel is not over, Matthew. It's just a lot of rambling about Superman and nothing really new about it yet. Just how much they loved making it. Yeah, see, hashtag show with a good point here. Easy to see that DC Studios and WB have high hopes for Superman with how much time it's been being given here during their CinemaCon presentation. There they are. I mean, look at these. Like, they're having a good time. Good God, everybody's movie is just awesome. Keep that image right there for you. So you can imagine the room. Nicholas Holt's choice. Oh, he auditioned for Batman and Superman. You got Lex Luthor. This is a long time. Sorry, I'm going to come back to the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. They say it's over at 6:30, but it'll go a bit longer. It also started a little bit late, so James Gunn just called CinemaCon Comic-Con. Superman footage being shown. Here we go. Come on. I'm getting quiet because I'm locking in to find the tweets and descriptions. There they are. Any second now. Also be on alert for a trailer drop. If there is one, it would be now, but I really don't think the footage is going to drop publicly. I think it's just going to be in the room, and we will find the description and talk through it all. Sydney Sweeney has infiltrated our Superman feed. Peter Safran asked the question of which one would you rather play, or if you weren't playing. That was a sort of softball stage talk there, without really saying anything about the movie itself. Just kind of a, oh, here we go. Yeah, we shot a scene walking through a field at night. The moon was shining and the cape was flapping in the wind. Rachel Brosnahan turned to David and said, "Dude, you're fucking Superman." Cool. They all get along. They all love Superman. It's pretty cool. Got more pictures. Might as well look at those. Peter Safran, James Gunn, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, David Corn Sweat. What's next? New footage being shown. Any second now, the footage is going to wrap up. Is this? Oh. See if David Corn Sweat tweets anything. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this. I think that's kind of cool. All right, comments. What are you guys feeling about this so far? How are you guys feeling about this presentation so far? Let's pull some comments up while we wait for the updates. How's everybody feeling? We need something to talk about. Mid. I mean, they're just talking. Lame. Well, hold on. Let's see what the footage says. Underwhelming. Meh. Stoked. Lame. Okay, so uneventful. They're showing footage right now, so we don't know. Terrible. That's bold. I think this is really for the people there. Typical PR talk. Yeah, I agree. It's all right. Just happy to be here. Seth, I'm right there with you, bud. I could be at CinemaCon right now seeing the footage, but I'd rather be here with all of you. Yeah, the people saying terrible, calm it down. Calm it down. Relax there. Calmate. Calmate. Okay. Hey, I'll take it, Dominic. I don't think this is lame. I get what everybody's saying. I think that they are going to have probably a rapid fire of updates because they said surprises. Absolutely nothing surprising has happened yet. So we'll see. I mean, if it's in Gunn we trust, we'll see. Still nothing. $2,200 people watching it. We're all just like, what are we doing? Is anything going to happen? Yeah, I think the surprises will be at the back end. They had to talk about Superman And then I think they probably have to end with their banger moments. You know what I mean? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hey, by the way, 59,181 subscribers. We are closer to 60,000 than I thought we'd be, if I'm honest with you. The next live stream they'll be tomorrow for the Daredevil Born Again discussion. That'll be tomorrow afternoon. Description dropped. All right, let's see. Where? Oh, here. Okay. Hollywood Reporter, here we go. It opens on the snowy planet of Krypton. Superman crashes into the ground. He wheezes and bleeds. He whistles for Krypto. Krypto gleefully jumps all over him, causing more pain. Krypto tries to play. Krypto, take me home, Superman says. Krypto licks his face. Krypto runs circles around him before finally grabbing his cape with his mouth and dragging him across the snow. So that's extended from the trailer right out of the gate. The Palace of Solitude, Fortress of Solitude, rises from the ground in an icy formation, and the pair go inside. Okay, so that's where the home was. Robots lift Superman and carry him. Superman thanks them. The robot states there is no need to thank us, as we will not understand. They examine him in a medical office. They blast him with sunlight, and Superman screams. Yo, this is a comic book brought to life with this. I mean, we've seen the sun power Superman before, I know. Goodness gracious, this sounds fantastic. What else? What other details do other people have? Let's see. See, the Fortress looks incredible. Chloe interview scene. Tone is there's a Chloe interview. That was not mentioned by THR. Where Krypto takes a badly hurt Superman to heal. Automatons help care for him, turning the fortress to direct the sunlight right into him. This is going to be freaking good. I talked to David Cornsweat about walking around the fortress, and he had just had his baby. And he got to walk around the fortress and take pictures of his baby in the fortress, and he was just geeked about it. And he's like, my kid's not going to remember it, but I will. And I was like, that's freaking cool, man. All right, what else we got? Anything going to be released? Sneak peek shows Krypto rescuing him. There's a lot of humor. How do you guys feel about there being humor in this? All right. So, is that it? Nobody's saying the panel's over. Nobody's saying the presentation's over. I don't know if anybody spotted like Easter eggs in the Fortress of Solitude. New score plays. Superman crash lands. Krypto jumps on Superman wanting to play. Fortress appears from the ground. S-shaped door. That's a new detail. Krypto drags Superman in. Superman thanks the robot. Okay. That's good stuff. I want to know what caused Superman to crash. Hollywood Reporter changed it from the Palace of Solitude to a palace. It's a fortress. Not that I'm a nerd or anything. Okay, well, we got that footage. We can all kind of picture what happened there. The exclusive CinemaCon footage from Superman will be attached to Minecraft. That's what I predicted 2 hours ago. I don't want to go see Minecraft if I'm honest, but this might get me to go see it. Panel's still not over. What? Andrew J. Salazar says, don't expect any other DC updates today. We saw the extended Krypto Bring Me Home scene, which is actually more comedic than in the trailer, and then another extended version of the already released trailer. The presentation is over now. Are you for real? I mean, the footage sounds really cool. I bet if you were there, it was a great way to end it. They said surprises. Or somebody on Twitter said they said surprises. Well, Is this surprise that David Gordon Sweat would have wanted to play Batman? Um, I mean, I think a trailer for Superman will be released on April 18th. Uh, because that's Superman Day. But I'm not surprised this isn't released online, but I am surprised they didn't acknowledge anything else. Here's the thing. They just did the DC catch-up that I told you guys about. So I guess they're looking at it like we blasted all this out there. We don't need to come talk about it. Maybe Sergeant Rock doesn't have a star or release date yet, officially. So far, I think Lionsgate is winning CinemaCon. Actually, Sony had a hell of a presentation. They had the big Spider-Man news and Spider-Verse. Lionsgate looked freaking sharp from everything I saw. Lionsgate always does a hell of a panel. I find this to be a bummer. I find that to be a bummer. Huh. Well, 2020 people watching, thank you guys for hanging with us. Hanging with in the comment section, hanging with me today. Thank you everybody who dropped a super chat. You guys went off earlier. That was insane. Thank you for that. New Daredevil just dropped. So yeah, I think Sony is winning right now. Because they had the Spider-Man stuff, which made the biggest headlines. But the John Wick stuff from the Lionsgate presentation is really, really good stuff. I mean, it's hard to compete with Spider-Man, but they had Now You See Me 3 and announced Now You See Me 4. They announced John Wick 5, a prequel animated movie, and a Donnie Yen Kane spinoff directed by Donnie Yen. Warner Brothers' presentation wasn't bad. It's just disappointing that they didn't have surprises after saying surprises, or at least Twitter said that they said surprises. That's how I feel about this. Everything seems fine. I mean, other stuff on the Warner Brothers panel sounded and looked good. I just wanted a bit more from DC. But they just had that catch-up, which really I think was their, version of it. So, Major W for saving yourself the trip and cultivating this community. Hey, Alex, thank you so much. Some percentage, I know not everybody's going to be here just to hang out all the time, but I know some percentage of people are going to subscribe and join the community now, and I appreciate that. That was. I really thought there'd be more. That footage sounds freaking awesome. You know me, I'm going to find the positivity. The footage sounds awesome. But yeah, I thought there'd be something else. I don't know why. CinemaCon, you never know. It could be huge. It could be not much. But yeah, it's really over. Let me text Coy. See if he wants to join in. I mean, I think Disney is going really big on Thursday. Big reason why I'm going. And I think Paramount before them is going really big with Mission and some other projects, which is why I'm going. I'm going to fly out at like a crack of dawn flight to get there. And be there in time for Paramount and stay for Disney. So, Hannah, thank you so much for the 5. Do you think Amazon show Spider? No, do I thought it? Sorry. What do I think of them? Noir is probably going to be sick. James Bond, I feel like James Bond should be a theatrical experience. Will I watch whatever they put out? Maybe, probably. I feel like Apple TV and Max are the most consistently high quality streaming services. Amazon, what is on Amazon? I'm sure there's stuff on Amazon I've watched. I'm just forgetting it. And Invincible. But yeah, that's. Oh wait, no. I almost put the Daredevil spoilers in the feed. So yeah, Daredevil director debrief is out there now. If you want to go watch Daredevil, come back, listen to me and David Boyd talking about it. Please do. I'm going to go update the thumbnail for that. I'm going to wrap up the stream. Guys, thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm almost to 60,000 subscribers now. That's mad. 59,214 subscribers. That's because of you guys hanging out with me. I really, 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 really appreciate that. Thank you. And about if that was the question was about Noir going to CinemaCon, yeah, they don't do TV shows at CinemaCon. That'd be weird if they did. That would piss off the people in attendance, I think, because this is all theater owners. Hey, 60,000 by tomorrow. There's a chance. Honestly, there's a chance I get 60K tomorrow. That would be nuts. Sheesh. Yeah, the super chats were insane today. I made a couple $100 on this stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. It's all right. It is what it is. Should we watch my OVW match? 1,200 people. Yeah, let's see. Oh, boy. Yeah, get off me. That's me. Oh, wait. I didn't even put it up. Hold on a second. Let's switch the screen. And then we'll close it out with this. Look, they put my name in the headline, too. That's pretty cool. Oh, I got elbowed in the face. Watch this. I took a bow to the face right here. Not that one. Oh, that one rocked. I mean, these all sucked. Oh. Go watch OVW. If you're on YouTube looking for something to watch, OVW Wrestling. Incredibly talented people on this show. And I got to work with Big Zoe and this. Look at this guy. Big. I weigh 215, by the way. Bro, just I haven't heard from Coy. I think Coy's got to go make his own content. Yeah, that's right. That's a big boy. I got him up and down. And then I'm going to leave it after this crossbody. Woo! Bam. All right, y'all. All right. That's the stream. I haven't heard from Coy. I think Juju had to dip out of Vegas, so he won't be joining either. So yeah. That's it. Thank you all so much for hanging. And everybody's leaving. We're down under 1,000 viewers already now. So I will say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, I disappeared. And I hope you all have a wonderful time. We'll be live tomorrow for the Phase Hero Daredevil Director debrief. Daredevil Director debrief is now available on the channel. We will be live tomorrow for the Phase Hero discussion of episode 7, and then Thursday for Disney and Paramount, post Paramount, and Marvel and Star Wars and all that. So I already saw episode 7. I suggest all of you go watch Daredevil as well, because there's going to be spoilers from this one that you don't want to see. It's a good episode. Good night, everybody. Thank you all. This was a hell of a night. I had a blast.